do you think and believe what you believe merely because of who you associate with, where and by whom you've been trained, and the time and place within which you live? And actually, the story of the Emperor's New Clothes is a very old illustration of an important piece of human psychology, which is becoming more and more vital for all of us to understand. Now, it might seem like just a story until we remember the Asch conformity experiments. Now, the Asch experiments tested how social pressure influences individual judgment. Solomon Asch had participants in a group compare illustrated line lengths, which sounds a bit weird. So some were clearly the same length and others weren't. Each research subject was placed in a group of 7 other people, all of whom appeared to be participants, but were in fact actors or confederates of the researchers. Now, they were all shown a series of images of 4 lines, and for each set they were asked to identify which 2 lines were of the same length. The answers were obvious, but occasionally the actors would identify 2 lines that were clearly of completely differing lengths, saying they were the same length. The idea was to see if the person being studied would go along with the crowd or state the truth of their own senses. Would they be the brave child in the crowd or the townsfolk wanting to fit in and be approved of and conform? Was their priority truth or conformity? Now, the results showed that about 75% of people conformed at least once with the wrong answer to fit in with what other people in the group were saying, despite the correct answer being absolutely obvious. So this demonstrates that people can conform to fit in even against clear evidence, the evidence of their own eyes. This desire to prize conformity over evident truth may hark back to an atavistic fear of being cast out from the tribe and therefore facing life alone in a hostile environment. You know, it's important for our survival to fit in, but of course that wanting to fit in can have diminishing returns on our authenticity as an individual. And yet sometimes it seems life is asking us, are you going to be your own person or not?